Hey everybody, Jeremy Redmond here. TaskMagic with Kyle. Bot.
How's it going?
Okay, cool. So we got a question here, and this is a good one. This is a good one for the course as well, and it's about getting started and if it's good for you, or what does it mean, or how does it differ from Zapier or Make or some other automation platforms that you're thinking about. So we got posed the question: why am I recording steps, and what does recording have to do with my automation? So high level, this platform is very visual, right? So it is you just looking at something and essentially what we call recording those steps. So you can also call it capturing steps. But all put together, it's almost like a video or a playback of sorts. So that's why we call it recording. We also make the comparison with if you can record a Loom video, right? So it's kind of like saying, it's kind of like taking a Loom video and why does Loom video record it? Because we kind of do record that Chromium window, that browser window that we give you, the incognito window. So we're recording those steps, right? So what is another adjective for recording that we could use? Or a synonym?
Capturing? I don't know.
Write down, set down, put in writing, put down, take down, commit to paper. Okay. Tape. That'd be more confusing. Audio tape. Transcribe, whatever. Come on. So so just in general, like recording is recording those steps, right? Like think about it. Don't get too heady about it, but like you record notes, but you're actually typing them, right? Like you record board minutes in a meeting, right? So you're recording, it's the act of putting down on something, right? And here if Kyle shows you here, if you go look at how the steps are, like if you hit new automation, Kyle, would be wonderful if you kind of did something on here while I was talking. So cool. So if you go to web, this one's not cookies, that's the cookies prompt. So if you come in here, we do have this prompt window on the left and then the browser window on the right. And it's almost like a video recording, but it's not taking an actual MP4 file. So it's recording / capturing these steps. If you're familiar with Make or Zapier, those things are just database. That's the difference between a visual platform like ours or RPA or robotic process automation, right? Capturing certain things on the front end. The front end of a platform is the visual part of what you see, for those who don't know. So the back, as opposed to the back end, which is the stuff. I guess you can make that. We're front end and Zapier and Make would be back end, right, Kyle?
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where the data transfers. You can only do certain calls. So like you only get what they give you. This is kind of making and recording things on the front end, what you see on the browser. So yeah, and then you're essentially just telling us what you're doing, like clicking something, doing that thing, and then confirming that thing. That is the process of recording. And you're recording them because there would be no other way to play them back for you, right? So I do believe, Kyle, they back in the day in Excel, like you use the term recording a macro, right? Isn't it?
I honestly
Recording
have
a
never
macro.
set up an Excel macro, but I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is.
Recording macro. Yeah. Yeah, it is. So in Microsoft support, it says on the developer tab, click record macro. Yes. So that's a great thing. So like it is essentially like recording a macro. So we're using some of that terminology. If you don't know what a macro is, you can Google it, but also it's just you recording your screen kind of in Excel to do formulas and certain things, like an automation inside Excel or maybe Google Sheets or whatever. So that is recording steps, and why you're recording steps, because once those steps are recorded, you can play those steps, right? Schedule them to run, add dynamic data, but you need to have recorded those steps before you can play them back later, right? Or do that thing again later. Does that make sense? Did I miss anything, Kyle?
No, I think that's good.
That's good?
I
Okay.
think that covers it.
All right, bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.